Hi, Algebra 1 students. You should have finished your practice on dividing, and today we're going to start working with some polynomials. We're going to add and subtract them. So go ahead and go to page 12. Okay, so on page 12, we've had 2 to 1 machines, 10 to 1 machine, which is our standard numbers, and today we're actually going to do a different one. I'm not going to tell you what machine we're in. It's going to be like a mystery. So what that's going to look like is we're going to take 1 to x. So what that means is in our boxes we have 1s. We don't know how high we're going on this one because it's x. It's a mystery. X squared, x cubed, x to the fourth. We're just multiplying by x every time. So what does 384 actually mean? Well, 3 dots, 8 dots, and 4. What does that actually translate to? Well, that is 3x squareds plus 8x plus 4. 4 ones. Okay? So now if we want to add two things together, well, we can use this dot box to help us out. Remember, this is 1s, x's, x squareds, x cubed. Well, it doesn't even go that high. So we have, to start off with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x squareds. Then we have 2 x's and 2 1s. And we want to add, so we want to increase 7x squareds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is that grand total? 5 plus 7 gives us 12, so we have 12x squared, plus we had our 2 x's, we didn't do anything with that, and now we have all these 1s. We have 2 plus 6 is 8. So that is what we get when we add those polynomials. So now we're going to add again, but we've got some negatives now. So we have k's, so let's do it. We've got our 1s, we've got our k's, we've got k squareds. I need to go to k to the fourth, k cubed, and k to the fourths. So I have a k, one of those, and I have negative k to the fourth. So I'm going to draw my anti-dots in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Negative 6 k to the fourths. Now we're going to add 5 k to the fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 k's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have a little bit of cancellation. All those dots and anti-dots are going to cancel. We still have one negative, so we have negative k to the fourth, or I could also say negative 1 k to the fourth. You don't need to say that, but that 1 could be put there if you want. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 k. That's it. Adding's pretty easy. You either have your dots or your anti-dots, and you just put them together. So now let's subtract. So we're going to start with 7x to the fourth. So 1s, x's, x squareds, x cubed, and x to the fourth. So we have 7x to the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to take away 4 x's. So I want to take 1, 2, 3, 4 away, and now I'm going to actually erase them. So we have 4 left over. And now I want to take away, remember we're taking away all of those things in the parentheses, so you're taking away all of that. So we're going to take away 3x to the fourths. So we're going to take away 1, 2, 3. So what are we left with? We are left with 4x to the fourth and 4x. Now we could look at distributing the negative. That would do the same thing. If we were to distribute that negative, that means we would give the negative to both of those terms in the parentheses. So the problem we would have is 7x to the fourth plus 8x, and then we would take away minus 4x, and we would also have minus now 3x to the fourth. There's my subtraction problem. I'm going to get the exact same thing. 7x to the fourth minus 3x to the fourth is 4x to the fourth, and 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, so notice it's the same thing. That's the only time I'm going to show that. I'm just going to show it with the dots. So we need m's, so we got 1, m, and m squared, and that's as big as it gets. So I have 6 m squareds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 1s. And now I want to take away 2. Well, that's pretty easy. Take away, there's nothing left. And we want to take away a negative m squared. Well, this is where it gets a little tricky, or we don't have any negative m's. So what I can do is I can add a 0 pair. If I add an anti-dot like I need, because I need to take that away, to make that 0, I would cancel it out by adding a dot. See how I just essentially added 0 because those two technically cancel each other out. I didn't really add anything or change the problem, but now I can take that anti-dot away, that negative m squared, right? Because that would be like negative 1 and our m squared, and I'm taking that away. So now let's erase that. And now how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 m squared. And that's it, because those all went away. They were gone. So 7m squared. Isn't it interesting how when you subtract a negative, it actually gets bigger? I found that pretty cool. So here's the last one, little big. Let's put in our n's so we know what we're dealing with. N cubed, and we need to go to the fourth, n to the fourth. Okay, so I'm going to subtract. I have 6n to the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have negative 3n cubed, so I need anti-dots. 1, 2, 3. I have 8n. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have negative 2, so negative, negative. Now I want to take these away. I want to take away 4n. Well, I can do that right away. Let's do green. Take away 1, 2, 3, 4. And so now I'm going to erase, because now I have 4 left over. I need to take away 3 n to the fourth. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to erase. You don't have to erase. I think the x's are perfectly fine. It just helps me count them up in the end. I want to take away 2, or I want to take away negative 2n cubed. So I want to take away the negatives, but only 2 of them. And finally, I want to take away 3 from our 1s. Well, I don't have 1s. Remember, I need to add those 0 pairs. So if I need to add 1, 2, 3 dots so I could take those 3 dots away, I need to also add 3 anti-dots to cancel those out and make it so we don't change the problem. Now I can take away 1, 2, 3. Notice how that got bigger actually? So now it became more negative. So let's add up all the things that we have. So we have 3 n to the fourth, or 3, minus 1 n cubed. Now I don't need that 1 in there. I can put it in there or not. It doesn't matter. And plus 4n minus, because those are negatives, remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 5. So there's my final answer. Okay, Hopefully that was helpful. Good luck and ask questions. Bye.